Hey guys, this is Brick, and welcome Boop to... You can't fool me. Severance, a Dungeon World adventure. In the last episode, 8 bandits were defeated. And at the very end, one of the leaders sputtered and coughed. Defeated on the ground, but not dead quite yet.
Ah, yes. He's not dead.
Okay.
He does. From the ground. It's not great. He's blood's pooling in his mouth. That sort of thing. So what
I'll kick him over onto his back and, does he seem like he could talk, or is he just choking on his own blood?
He could talk. Maybe if you turned him or moved his head so the blood would spill out, he would choke a little less on it.
All right, well then I'll put my foot on his head and push it against the dirt so his mouth is to the side. He can cough it up, I guess.
He turns.
Jesus.
And then I lean down, put an arm on my knee, and be like, "So, any more of your buddies out here?"
There are more of us than you can handle.
Any more in the immediate area?
He laughs, spitting out some more blood.
So what do you call yourselves?
We don't have a name. We don't need a name.
Hmm.
No theatrics.
I slit his throat.
Oh,
I stop him.
That would
say wait.
All right.
Yeah, say wait.
I will wait.
Better be careful about that valor thing you got here.
I say wait.
Yes.
Are you friendly?
Do you have a question? How are you?
Yeah.
No, if Gregor wants to talk to him, then I will get off him and begin searching the bodies of the bandits.
I will join him in searching.
Okay. As you search, you find various things that these two travelers were carrying before they were brutally murdered. A dagger lays in the hand of the man who's dead, and scattered about, you find about, you counted up for a total of 68 coin, and they also had 3 days worth of rations.
All right, I would split the rations up and take the gold.
All of it?
Yeah.
You really think that Felian won't see that?
I bought Felian a horse. It's my gold.
Do you say that to him?
Yeah.
No, if he doesn't bring it up, then I don't bring it up.
You're literally both searching and collecting gold. You counted together for a total of 68, you thieving shitlord.
All right, All right, how many did you kill, Thelian? How many did you kill, Thelian?
How many did I killed like 4 of them. I don't know.
Like 4. I was
Like
so
4.
wrapped up in the heat of battle.
I turn around and say, you didn't kill this one.
I mean, I killed 3 of them.
He's about to die. I incapacitated.
So, all right, fine. Let's just split this up.
3 ways. Delian. Or fucking, what's your name? Wandig, of course, keeping the highest number.
68, right? Divided by 3?
Yes.
There's 32 plus...
Yeah, so I would take 33.
32? 68 divided by 3?
Oh, no. 20.
It's 20.
22 plus 2. Yeah, 22 plus 2. So 2 of us get 23 and one of us gets 22.
Correct.
Yeah, right.
I'll take the 22 since
Felian, so selfless.
Since Gregor over here doesn't have any money.
Don't need no money. He requisitions everything.
And we each get 1 ration.
Yeah. Split that on up.
Or one ration use.
1 use, yeah. If you go over 5 uses of a ration, make it another weight.
Mm-hmm.
But if that brings you, it shouldn't, obviously.
I had another weight, but then we burned it also.
Yeah. You burned 3 of them on the way here. Oh, well, technically you burned 5 over the horse trip, so just subtract that now. Gregor, you're leaning over the coughing bandit leader. What do you ask?
I check how he's doing.
He's on the brink of death. He'll be dead any moment.
Oh, okay. He's one of those people. Okay.
What the fuck
I say,
does that mean?
I could make this easy for you.
What could you do for me?
Not. I mean, you're dying slow and painfully.
You think I'm afraid of death? Of pain? I've suffered through more of that than you can imagine.
I say, just shut him up already.
I'll be like, it's like I didn't hear anything he said because he's like coughing and everything. I say, I deny mercy to you, and stab him.
He's denying mercy. That's what's up. Is that your alignment?
No, I just deny mercy.
Okay, I thought you were just like poking at me, like, "Hey, this is my alignment, Ben."
That probably isn't your alignment.
It is. It totally is, but it's a different one, I think. So you stab him and end his life
Yeah.
with one final. He's dead. He was a gurgly one. That one. We'll call him the gurgly bandit leader. Gurgles, for short. Now, there's not much to do here. You can see that there's like some packs and stuff, but nothing of any use. You've grabbed all the rations and everything that you could use. Continue on your path.
Can we make camp so I can level up?
I mean, there is a campfire right here.
We're on a
It's
parallel
night
journey.
time, right?
Yeah,
So
you can go ahead and use that same bonfire. You might want to clear out the bodies. It's going to look mighty suspicious to someone else.
I suggest that we make camp in another
Did you
location.
guys check
Yeah.
the merchant and maiden?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
There's a dagger, right?
It's just a regular
It's just a
dagger.
regular dagger.
Doesn't matter.
It's going to be
Okay.
an extra weight.
I have
if you really want to
4.
carry
It doesn't
around.
matter.
I'm not even gonna worry about it. Yeah, let's go make camp in another location.
Okay, you head a couple miles north and park it with your horses and make camp. And you proceed to level up.
Yay!
If you can. I'm guessing.
It's only
it's our half our max, right? That's what it was in health.
Yeah,
that we
you
got
also
back?
heal half your max health.
Oh right, that's good because I
That's
needed
very
that.
good. Some of you guys were fucking just got the shit kicked out of you.
Right.
Okay, fighter,
Okay, so-
Thelian.
Yes.
You add an additional stat point too.
I do. I am going to put it in Dex.
Ah, more dexterous, are we? Does that bring you to 17?
Yeah.
You're not +3 yet, but obviously you're trying to.
Yep.
You're gonna become a god that never levels.
Let's see.
For your advanced move.
I think I'm just gonna do Merciless.
Merciless. When you deal damage, deal an additional d4 of damage.
Yep.
Bullshit. That's bullshit.
When you deal.
Just another
straight,
d4.
It's just straight up more
Yeah,
It's
damage.
another d4 added to his goddamn d10.
Whenever you do damage.
Whenever you
Is
deal
that what-
damage, yeah. Whenever you deal
So-
damage, deal an additional 1d4. So if you accidentally stab one of your friends, it's gonna add it as well.
Yeah, or you somehow trip over the guy and he falls down.
Yeah, whenever.
Somehow.
Well, okay, it's gonna be whenever you deal damage on purpose,
On purpose. Okay.
or like as the result of something on purpose.
So if you'd accidentally stab me,
That he was
Okay.
trying to stab something else, so it still totally is gonna do extra
I
d4.
see.
He had purpose with it. If he like fucking accidentally like knocks some dude on the ground like while walking through town, the dude's not gonna take like a d20 of damage.
I just like, oh!
He trips, hits the ground, and bursts into flames and blows up. Like, just boom! People are like, what the fuck?
Is it magic? The guards come by.
That's magic.
Oh, that's Byron's, right?
Yeah, Byron's story involves magic haters and magic lovers, not mine. We all are just equal opportunity assholes. All right,
Okay.
that's your level up. Okay, and you all get half your max health back, so that's nice.
Okay.
And you know what? You go ahead and you stay the night, so just go ahead and heal yourselves to full. It doesn't make any sense because you're just gonna stay the night the next night.
Yeah.
If you're not at full, make yourself full.
We're just heading over to Loma, right?
Yeah, you continue your journey. We've already rolled on this stuff. So, just over another hill, as dawn breaks, you see the small village of Loma. It's surrounded by a wooden fence, not really even a wall. It's more or less a fence. And it seems to be very peaceful. You can see sheep and cows grazing outside in the hills. But things here seem to be peaceful.
Okay,
We'd,
let's go in.
Head on into town.
All right. As you approach, you reach the front gate, and a man and a woman walk out of the front building. There's a large building at the front. It looks almost like, most likely, the town hall. And an elderly man and woman walk out arm in arm, and they shout, "Welcome, travelers! Welcome to Loma!"
Say, "Oh God," under my breath.
Oh God!
We like completely ignore him. Walk by.
All right, are you? You guys reply?
I
or
just
are you
want to head
walking up?
past them.
Okay,
if the rest of the guys stop, then I'll
they
stop.
stand in front of the gate. They're
I'll
like
say
in
thanks.
front of you, directly in front of you.
Yeah.
What was that, Dolly?
Thanks.
And they walk up to shake your hands. We are the owners of this little village. We run things here. We are the Duke and Duchess of Loma, as we call ourselves. We're really just governors and governesses, but Duke and Duchess it sounds so much better. And then you hear the woman go, "Oh yes, it does." Woo! They're very much like weird little fancy prissy people out in the middle of nowhere. My name is Alabaster. And the woman says, "And my name is Juliet. Welcome to our town. You can buy whatever you like here. If there's an inn just down the road. Have a nice stay.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome." And they just walk back in. They just came out to greet you.
I tread past them as quickly as possible.
Juan Dig doesn't really talk to the very friendly people. For some reason, I mean, his character would... Well, I don't know why his character would do that, but Juan Dig's got his things.
They're overly enthusiastic. It's just ridiculous.
Are they walking with us towards the inn?
No, they walk back into their house once they've introduced themselves.
Okay.
All right. So now that you're in a small village, you can see there's a small market with some stands that you can just buy your regular nonsense. There's no weapons of any kind. You can see shepherds. You can see butchers. You can see just a small school. There are children running in the streets. This place seems wonderful in the middle of nowhere.
Would you say the butcher had rations, or someone had
There's
rations?
a market,
to sell?
like I said. Basic
I didn't-
shits here.
I'll pick up 2 things of rations.
Yeah.
at the
2
market.
8, 10 uses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna need it for the journey ahead.
How much does
Oh
it?
yeah, how much coin did we get each?
I gave you
20-something?
23.
23.
Bigger.
Rations are, I believe they're 5 each. Might be 10. Let me get one quick look here.
I think it's 5.
Correct. Dungeon rations are 5 uses for 3 coins and 1
Yeah,
weight.
cool.
3 coins for a set of 5.
So that's 6.
Correct.
I'll just get a. Wait. We look at the map and we see how far the next town is to decide how much rations we
We
possibly
look
need.
at the map.
The next town.
We
You
press
remember.
M.
You simply remember your journey. You looked this up before you went. You don't have a map. There's not really maps. They're cartographers.
There's a map.
Are not excellent.
We press M to bring up the
But
map.
you know that the journey from Loma to the next city, the Elvish settlement of Queldran, is about a 12 days journey. It would normally... The
days.
distance is about the same from... never mind, don't listen to me. What I was about to say is untrue. It would normally take about 10 days, but a large river
How does-
passes in between the two, and the bridge is not always there. So you expect about 12
Of
days.
course. How can we trust a bridge that isn't there sometimes?
Thank you for that, Brandon.
Oh.
Ghost Bridge.
Ghost Bridge.
Okay.
How many days?
It's 12 days.
12 days.
We're just
Okay.
gonna go ahead and we're okay.
So you know what? I'm actually gonna buy more
That's not what I
rations.
wanted to do at
Yeah.
all. Look at this bullshit. I'm
I'm gonna buy 10 more. That's actually what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna be at 23.
Do you have the the weight to do that?
That's a good question. 7.
You
Yes, I
strong?
do. I'm pretty strong. I got 13 load.
Nice. Oh, dude, you got 13 load. That's crazy.
Man,
Nice, dude. How much? How much can you bench?
I got a 14 load, so
Oh,
you know.
Gregor, the fucking paladin over here.
Oh,
Beef
man, you know
McMahon
me.
cakes. Juan, do you grab any additional?
I mean, yeah,
Yes.
I'm at 14 rations.
Oh, you got tons. Yeah, Gregor doesn't even need to really get any with that elven bread. Okay, so
But I do get some.
Can I look around the market for anything magical?
this is a small town. As you look around, there are plenty of small, little, lovely shops, but as far as you can tell, there's
I
just.
asked every single one of them if they have something magical.
I don't have anything magical. I'm sorry, sir. 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 I don't have anything magical. I'm sorry, sir.
It's interesting these shops line up in accordance.
I know, it's like a
pitch.
singular commercial. It's weird. Wow, how long has it been since I actually made one of those? In total, there are about 12 different buildings in this small settlement. There's 25, 30 people that live here, but more like 60 visit. There are shepherds' farms and that sort of thing spread out through the hills around here. But
Okay.
everything seems relatively peaceful. One of the buildings doesn't seem to be used. It's abandoned.
Okay. That's. I say, hey, look, that building's abandoned.
Maybe it's a haunted house. I don't know. I'm giving you details. We got essentially, it's a line of like 6 buildings, and then the other side's some market stalls, and there's a gate around it, but there's not a lot of people. There's houses littered around on the opposite side, but the main street is town hall, general store, butcher, tailor, empty building, and like a barracks police station type thing where a couple of guards reside. Can't have it completely undefended.
I get 10 uses of rations.
Well,
You're getting some? Okay.
Yeah, you never
Go
know.
ahead and spend as well.
I say to the rest of the group, we should let ourselves and our horses rest a day. So let's spend an entire day here.
A wise decision. The horses have been working very hard.
Hey, they're
Now, do you
special
have any
horses.
plans for this day, or do you just want to progress the clock and do the weird, like, Fallout stand there
I'm
as
just
time passes
chill.
thing?
I'm just gonna chill. I'm not doing anything.
I want to ask around and see what's up to people. I say, because, I've been here before. They all know how great of a fighter I am.
Yes, you have been here before. Now, the best place to go to do this would be at the inn.
Okay, I'll go to the inn and just hang out and, talk to people because they know me.
Okay, you walk in at about you walk to the
is
tavern
much
at about
time.
midday, and there's not many people in there because it's freaking midday. But there's a couple of people at the bar, and the barkeep shines a small mug, and he sees you come in and says, "Hello, welcome to the Bear's Hide. This is my tavern.
Hello.
Can I get you a drink or something?"
Water.
Water, please.
As you hesitate, he goes like this with an eyebrow. "You're gonna want a drink, my friend."
Sure, yes, I will want a drink.
Excellent. Is there a cost for a drink in here somewhere?
If there's a cost, I'm not gonna have it.
Oh my God, you're such a little baby.
Hey man, I got Juan Big over here squeezing all my money out of me.
Hey, I bought you a horse.
I bought you a horse, man. Fuck off. Yeah, it'd be 1 coin if you wanted to drink.
Okay, I'll do it.
Bing! You flip the coin over, and it lands in the barkeep's hand and says, "Ah, thank you very much." And he pours you a glass of possibly the darkest looking ale you've ever seen in your entire life. And he stops pulling. Yes, it's a barrel.
It's one of those.
It's a barrel. It's a tap. It works. Okay, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if it doesn't make sense with the timelines. He also pulls out an AK-47 and says, "Give me all your money." And he slides the ale down the bar towards you. You gonna take a seat at the bar?
Do I remember who this guy is or no?
He looks at you and says, "Wait a moment. Ah! I knew I recognized your face. Once the ale was next to it, I totally Thelron!
Thelian.
Thelian. It's not Thelron, are you sure?
Yeah.
Ah,
Pretty sure.
I could have sworn. Damn it, I'm so bad with names. Do you remember me?
Nope.
And you say it so quickly and abruptly, he kind of taken back and looks really almost crestfallen about it. Oh, well, I was in the crowd the last time you were here, dueling with with the guards. You,
Yes, I remember.
You kind of made them look like fools, to be honest.
What was your name again?
They've been training. Oh, my name. It's Gran.
Gran.
Literally just making sounds and pretending their names.
I try to do that.
Like I literally just went, it's Gran. Fuck. Ah. Now go ahead. Yes. What brings you back here to Loma?
I say we're heading up to Garidian to investigate.
Really, you're just throwing out that fucking information, huh?
Well, no, I'm just gonna say we're investigating something.
To Garidian?
Yes, Garidian.
The Citadel?
That one, yeah.
Underneath the Titan? And he looks out the tavern window, and you can see the beast of the mountain to the north in the distance as it cuts the clouds. What?
Okay.
What could you possibly be investigating up in that blasted place?
That's classified. I say it's complicated, and I don't have time to explain, but it's important.
He looks at you, curious, but decides it'd be better to let it go than press the issue against you. Yes, well, okay, then how long will you be staying here in Loma?
Just a day. We're just resting on our way up.
Well, let me tell you something. The guards here, well, they've never really forgotten when you came here and you beat their asses down. They've been training. They've gotten pretty good from what I saw in the training yard. I think they might want to, they may want to see you fight again, and they might want to test their mettle against you, and I would not be so sure that you'd win this time.
Oh, I'll win any fight you put up against me.
So it's a duel then! Excellent, I'll go tell the gods.
Yep.
Oh, yep. And you just sip your ale?
Yep.
Yep. Yep. And he walks out the front door and turns around to the the other two people at the bar and says, "Don't you dare do anything while I'm gone. I know you won't, but I have to say it." And he walks down towards the small training ground barracky thingy. And now you sit there alone with a couple of other dudes at the bar.
I keep my cup.
Juan D, you're just hanging out?
Debating whether or not I should set up some sort of bet on the guards and Thelian. I'm not sure if I want to do it yet.
You want to check out how strong these guards are?
Yeah, I want to go gauge the strength of the guards.
All right, you head over to the barracks?
Yeah, just kind of look and see how they're training and stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
You head over, and you're just passing by the barracks, and you see this great this man with a mug in one of his hands and a cloth in the other, passing there, and you hear shouting, like, "What?" And you just hear like a simple, "What? He's back!" And that's all you can really make out of the conversation. And you see the bartender leave. He's got a big-ass grin on his face as he heads back to the tavern. And inside, you can hear some more shouting, followed by, "Not this time." And that's all you can make out. And then you hear another door open in the back, and all of a sudden you hear the slapping of wood against what... You've heard this before. It's wood against a practice dummy. There are alleyways. I'm drawing you a little map. You can see the alleyways.
Yeah. Can I get a look at like how big this guy is?
There's a couple of them. There's three. One wields a sword and shield. Another wields just a long sword. And the third wields a spear. Much like your friend. As you watch them fight...
I don't think these guys have very much money. And I don't really care to swindle these guys out of their going, so I'll just let it go and wait till the duel happens.
All right, excellent. Gregor, do you want to do anything in town?
I speak with these guys.
You decide to go talk to the people at the barracks?
Yeah.
All right, they're training as you walk into the backyard of the small barracks police station, essentially, and they stop and they say, "Who are you?"
I am Gregor from Raycor?
Rokon.
Rokon.
You can't even
I am
say the
passing
city
through
you're from.
town.
What's that?
I'm passing through town,
Oi.
and a paladin.
Well, welcome to our little town, Paladin.
Yes, it's
What brings
good
you
to be
here? What brings you here so far
Oh,
away from
we're just
your
traveling
order?
up north. We need to get to that elvish city just across the river there, and we stop here just for, a little
Well
bit.
drawn. What brings you to the Elvish city?
It's elvish people. Gotta check up on them.
Okay. They'd believe that for some reason.
How are you guys doing? Any mischief happening with the guards? Any scare or strange things happening?
No, Loma is an easy-going place. Nothing really bothers us here, but I just heard an old bastard is back in town, and, well, the three of us have a bit of a score to settle.
Oh, yeah?
Kind of, he made us look like fools the last time he was here, and I will not allow that to happen again.
So how did that happen? Did he fight you 3v1?
At first
I did.
it was one. But when he bested us, when he bested me, my two compatriots here both charged in, but they were battered aside like they were nothing. And so, well, we've been practicing a little bit, let's say.
Ah, yes. Any special moves you guys have?
Special moves? Well, I'm not going to tell you. You came into the same time. You came in town the same time as he did. Are you here to sneak and spy?
No, I'm here to see how good you guys are.
You would like to gauge our strength.
Oh no. Yeah.
Well, then let us have a practice duel.
Let's just have an arm wrestle.
An arm wrestle, you say? That is an excellent strength test, and it won't tire me out for later. Excellent.
Exactly.
Grab me a chair. And one of the guards goes and grabs the two chairs and a table and sets them out in the center of the training yard. Take a seat, Gregor.
All right. Yeah. We'll use our left arms because, our swinging arm has to be ready for old Thelian.
Ha!
Right?
Wonderful. I'm ambidextrous. And he lands his elbow on the table and looks you in the eye. And he waits. Let us go.
All right. I grab his hand. And
one of the guards says, "Are you ready?" The guard you're playing against goes, "Aye."
I say, I examine his grip strength.
It's pretty fucking fierce.
Is this guy big?
It's pretty fucking fierce for a normal man.
Oh,
But you are Gregor, and your strength is insane.
Okay, cool.
So to you, it's like a puppy.
Okay. So we, I say I'm ready.
All right, excellent. And he pushes, and you begin to wrestle, and you roll 2d6 plus strength. You take his hand, and you crush it against the wood, and you stand up, having won.
Uh-huh.
And say,
I'm like, you're not that strong. What are you doing? This guy's gonna tear you apart.
The man grabs the bottom of his hand that you had just slammed into the wood and says, "Aye, well, maybe I'm not so strong, but I'm quicker than you.
Yeah,
And
probably.
I'm quicker than that bastard as well. We shall see. We shall see later. Get out of my grounds."
Let's
He
have a
turns
race.
away. He turns away like all pissed off that he lost. And
I say, Are you trying to dodge the attacks of this W here? Because it's pretty fast. And walk away.
You walk away.
Yeah.
He just scowls. Ah! Picks up his sword and shield and begins beating the shit out of the dummy, like even more so than before. You've riled him up a little bit. Okay, so as the sun begins to touch the lands of the horizon, or I guess it's of the what would you horizon's like coming up? What's the other way? What would you call it?
Horizons.
On the horizon.
Is it both?
The
Okay.
event horizon.
It touches the horizon.
The flat.
Touches the horizon, and you hear the tavern keep come out and say, "Oi! It's time for a little match. I don't remember my accent." And
At night?
no, it's still sun.
Sundown.
The sun is
Okay.
setting for
Okay.
a beautiful backdrop to this fight. You're handed a practice spear, one that won't murder.
Yeah, yeah. Are we gonna do it so it's like 1 damage, and then whoever gets the first like 3 damage or whatever?
You'll be still attacking just normally.
Okay.
You're just
So
gonna beat the shit out of each other with these wooden swords.
how does my HP work in this
Same
scenario?
way. But if you hit 0, it's just gonna reset to full.
Okay.
But this is like,
I just wanted to make sure I'm not gonna die.
don't worry. He takes a wooden longsword in his hand and actually throws you a wooden longsword as well. We have no wooden practice spears here. You will be using the basic weapon.
Longsword? Okay.
Yes.
That's fine.
This does not roll with dex.
Yep, that's fine.
Is that acceptable for you, Theron?
Yes, it is.
I'm still using Delron as an
That's
alias.
apparently what. Yeah, that's just what your name has been apparently spoken around here. You want to? You can
I say it's Thelian, and ready my.
I just chuckled to myself.
Pretty much so.
Delron.
Felron, nerd. It will not last long, I'm afraid. That name. And he raises his sword and goes, "Hamachi!" and runs forward and brings the blade down. The wooden stick down.
Okay, and I try to block it.
All right, go ahead and block.
Constitution or strength?
It's a block, so Constitution.
Oh.
Ah, you reach up to block, but the unfamiliar weight of the wood is heavier than your spear, and his wooden stick comes down and knocks your wooden stick into your collarbone.
Ouchie.
You take a bump. Holy fuck, the rolls.
Sad.
It
Armor?
knocks you. It knocks you for a hit. No armor.
We're not counting armor in
Don't
this?
worry about it.
Okay.
You won't have it either.
Okay. Well, then I'll...
He backs up and puts the sword to his side and says, "Ha! You're slower than last time."
Okay, while he's talking, I quickly... Because I have my sword down, I quickly lunge
You're
it.
slower than last time.
yeah, that's why
Go ahead and roll your...
I quickly
Go ahead and roll a hack and slash.
try to hit him.
He's fucking like kill him.
I'll roll my damage. Oh, this doesn't have the +1 for my weapon, but it does have the +1 defense
Strength?
for my merciless.
Oh,
you did
shit,
that
that's
strength. You have 1
correct.
strength? Okay.
That's fucked up. You're merciless and a
Yeah,
goddamn
fuck.
Jesus.
Merciless.
What the shit? Oh my god. Okay. So this attack nails him in the bottom of the chin.
As
And he
he's
just goes.
talking.
He's like, "Yeah,
You're slower than
and he fucking goes up in the air and lands on his back. And he just gets up like, "Fuck, fuck!" Like, that was lucky, and he swings forward too quickly for you to react because you're kind of grinning. You're like, "Yeah, fuck you, dude," and you
Damn it.
you take a hit to the side, and it clatters against your arm. Nothing too damaging. Jesus Christ, man. You hit him like a truck. What the fuck is wrong with you? You hit him like it was a real sword.
Okay, well... Okay, so... He hits me in the side. I guess I'll try to sidestep him and hit him from the side with my sword. I try to step to the side and hit him on the other side.
Okay. Okay, so go ahead and do a roll.
Oh.
Miserably failures. Like he sticks his foot forward and trips you as you go, and swings down as you fall.
Damn.
Bonk!
I like getting all this XP though.
Dinks you on the back of the head. How much health do you have?
I'm at 8.
Okay. You roll and manage to get yourself back to your feet, and he laughs. Ha! Now this is a contest.
Okay, I'll
Grabbing his jaw a little bit, like holy fuck, he really hurt me, but trying to act cool about it.
I'll step back, but in like a riposting pose, so waiting for his next attack.
He goes, you want me to attack now? What happened to the aggressive Felron that we met
As he says that, I stab at him.
You stab forward. Literally the same result. What happened to the aggressive You stab your sword forward.
Jab him in the
and
throat.
It hits him in the neck. It hits him in the neck. Just stab right forward. Roll your damage.
Aw.
not as good.
Okay. And he sputtered. And he's like, you can see fury in his eyes now. It's like unbridled at this point. And for a
He's
moment,
gonna say something again.
his demeanor before was like playful and competitive, but it turns maddening.
He
for a
could end it right here, Kyle.
moment. He gets fucking furious.
He's had high rolls so far.
And he throws the wooden sword at you.
Okay.
Oh, you make
And it
it.
clatters into you.
Okay, so
And you just kind of a little bit of a wind out of you. And after he throws it at you, he turns to one of the guards on the side and says, "Sword!" And one of them
That's
throws
funny.
a metal blade.
whoa, hey.
And he catches it,
I would throw
unsheathes it.
Thelian his spear.
Yeah, give me my spear.
All right, Thelian catches the spear. And they look at each other. "You will not embarrass me again." As he says that,
Oh, I was expecting him to be pretty far away.
yeah, you guys are. But you have a spear. You can like grab the end and do like, "Wah!" You have reach. You have a ton of reach with that thing.
Yeah.
Don't ever forget that. This ends now. One of us is not leaving. And you see the mayor, the Duke and Duchess, kind of like, oh, come forward. And Alabaster says, "Stop this right now!"
I would be tying my rope into a kind of lasso.
You're not the fucking farmer. That's Gregor.
Okay, so hold on a second. So now he's using
Why not?
the sword now that I'm at 4 health.
Those were practice health. Go ahead and reset, both of you.
Okay, good. I didn't want to just like
Yeah, it's pretty bullshit.
You've
Just
got
get one shot.
bruises,
Yeah,
is
you
what
got
you
it.
have.
Yeah, that was like practice damage. Now we're in the real shit.
All right.
Duke is.
The Duke's like, "Stop this at once!" And the guard says, "Stay out of this, old man."
Yeah, I'm gonna.
He's like, "Ooh!" And the woman's like, "Ooh!" And all the shopkeepers are like, "Ooh!" And the other two guys are like, because they're confident their stupid leader's gonna win. Thelian, what do you do?
Wait.
Oh, Gregor.
The guy that grabbed the metal sword, I am the law, divine authority to try to stop him.
Okay, what do you say? What do you shout at him?
You can't use metal swords. Go back to wooden stuff.
Let me translate into a.
This is a
paladin voice.
duel. This is a duel.
You cannot
contest,
use
not
real
a fight
blades
to
in
the
a
death.
duel. Where is your honor? Put your sword down.
Yeah.
There you go. I helped. And he
After
gets a
all.
savage glint in his eyes
Yeah.
as you say
Right.
so. Give it a roll.
Okay.
Vigorous roll.
It's
charisma, Brandon.
Okay, so
Okay,
what
Okay,
is
so
that?
it works. It works.
I choose one.
No, I
Do
choose
what
one.
you
I
see.
choose
Oh,
one.
you choose. Oh, you do. Okay.
You don't get if you got to choose to be the most OP shit
Oh,
in
they
the
choose.
world.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be so broken. He gets a savage glint in his eyes and an evil grin. That's nothing like the man you were previously dueling. Like a cowl, like essentially like a mask has been slid off. and he charges forward with the metal blade and stabs towards Stallion.
I thought. Oh, okay. I thought he was.
He's not after Gregor. He's after you,
All right.
son.
So I'll try to dodge.
What does he do?
He attacks.
Attacks who?
Me.
But it says attack you.
Do you want him to attack you?
It doesn't
Yeah.
attack you.
Okay. He gets mad with, "Stay out of this!" and he runs towards you, Paladin, and stabs forward.
I'll try. Can I try?
Stallion, yeah, go ahead and do a block if you want to.
Okay.
A defend.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Try to.
Roll a defend.
What is that plus con?
Yes.
I have 1 con. Crap.
Nice defense.
So that does nothing,
You
right?
attempt to move into the way, but you're too slow. The sword lunges towards Gregor. Gregor, you have just enough time to pull the shield off your back.
Okay. I block it with Constitution.
All right. Go for it. You mean defy danger?
Yeah, defy
Yes.
danger
Yeah,
constitution.
Ah, a
Nice.
perfect block. You raise your shield, and the metal sword shatters against it. Poorly made and barely used. It crumples against your shield and shatters into a million pieces. And the man sits there with a broken hilt with a sharp end on the end of it. And just goes, "Ah," and like takes a couple steps back. Now he really knows that you're the fucking law. He understands.
Excellent. I don't have to step in. That's great.
That's what happens when it's such
Yeah,
a good roll. I feel like rewarding it with something retarded. And if you roll ones, I'm gonna, kill you.
I
Snake Eyes is an instagib.
pull out my sword and attack him.
There you
He
go.
has no blade, but yeah, do it. You swing with a hack and slash.
Yeah.
You swing forward, and he manages to get the hilt in the way and stop the blow and deflect it to the side. And as he falls to the ground backwards from it, he says, "I yield! I'm sorry! I yield! I surrender!" And he drops the hilt to the
And
ground and raises his hands.
Yeah, no,
And
I'll go up next to him and point my spear at him, like making sure he doesn't.
He looks up at you, pissed off, but knows he's lost.
I stab him.
I would go up
Damn.
behind Gregor and put a hand on his shoulder and be like, "That's enough, buddy."
He's
I
not an
deny
evil
mercy
creature.
to him and stab him.
He's not evil. Oh, is that your lineman? Are you lawful?
Yeah, I deny
Oh,
mercy to
shit.
him and
I
stab
like
him.
it.
Say something about it. Don't just silently.
I say I deny mercy to you.
I deny
You-
mercy to you.
You attack the paladin, you shall pay the price.
Yeah, I like
The
it.
the only return for that is death, and you stab forward. I'm not even gonna have you roll on it. He's surrendered, and it goes through his heart. He just spits out a lemon like Will Sasso, and just fucking falls back and dies. Like doesn't even get another word in. The other guards grab their weapons, but they don't move forward because they know that they're gonna get their asses kicked.
I
What?
turn and... Oh, okay.
I mean, I
what
was
do you think of all this?
pretty much just chilling.
You're just hanging out.
I was gonna stop Gregor before he killed this guy, but it's too late.
It
Whatever.
was a little quick.
So, I mean, I go up behind him and say, "Well, I guess that escalated quickly."
The mayor goes, "Oh my God, our God!" Oh my, guard and God kind of sound really similar with accents, by the way. Oh my God, our God! And looks at Gregor. What have you done?
But like, let this be an example for
Oh,
everything to come, that paladins
our
are
law.
people too.
You were doing so well.
That's the exact opposite. That's the opposite of what just happened.
No!
And I asked for who threw the sword to him.
Both of the guards look at each other but don't say a word.
The was who?
Each other.
They both look at each other but they don't speak.
Okay. Yeah, and then I guess I just keep saying, "Give me a name," and then
Give me a name. No one speaks. No one seems to
yeah.
have seen which one
Okay.
of them threw the sword. And yeah, you can. I mean, if you really want to fucking kill them both.
No. I'm fine.
You got your alignment, okay? Stop killing people.
Okay, so what?
Damn,
what
you made a fucking example of that, dude, in a fucking tiny little village. Everyone will totally see that.
hmm. I don't know.
As everyone settles and everyone's kind of hushed, whispering to each other, not really
Yeah,
knowing what to
I'm
do.
kind of surprised.
I just
Gran,
kind of mentioned to Thelian, I guess good thing I didn't start a little gamble on either of you. It would have ended kind of awkwardly, I suppose.
Gran steps forward and says, "Listen, everybody, listen. I know this is a tragedy, but he denied the paladins justice, and this is what happens. Do not stand against them." And he looks at Gregor, kind of like almost, he's kind of not happy, but he understands his place.
Like, did you say something to me?
Don't worry. They are going to stay the night. We promised them that. But they will be gone in the morning. And all the people kind of stop whispering and just kind of sigh and kind of disperse. The two guards grab their dead friend and drag them away. Blood kind of trailing behind it. Gregor, damn, dude. Nice character development. We go to a break. Thanks for watching.
Are we gonna